All right, guys, take two of this. We're going to talk about verbs today. All right. So, the verb. Verb is a word that tells about the action in a sentence, right? Yes, it is. So, let's take a look at it. It says, a word tells about the action or state of being, right? I was happy. Happy is a verb, right? I ran to the store. Ran would be the verb. It's also the main part of the predicate. So what do I mean? What does Mr. T mean when he's talking about a predicate? Well, in order to have a complete sentence, you need to have subject and predicate. So the workers, well, that's the subject. That's what the sentence is about. What about the workers? What do they do? Right? Paint the bridge. That's the predicate, right? So you have subject and predicate. You need both subject and a predicate to have a sentence, a complete one, right? And the actual verb in this is paint, right? They, that's the subject, right? What about they? Well, they are careful. That's the predicate. And the verb is are. That's the state of being, right? All right, so read the sentence and underline the verb or verbs. Many people, subject, travel to San Francisco for a special reason. There's the predicate. And the verb is going to be travel, right? Many people travel to San Francisco for a special reason. That's the verb. I want you to also, guys, if you're watching this video, I want you to find subject and predicate. We'll practice that. They, that's the subject, want to visit the Golden Gate Bridge. That's the predicate, okay? And the verbs are want and visit, right? They want to visit. So, most people want to talk on the bridge and look at the water, right? I'm sorry, not talk, but walk. Most people want to walk on the bridge and look at the water. So I'll give you a hint. That's where you break that one. You tell me where the subject and a predicate is. And just another hint, the verbs are going to be where the predicate is. Right? The verbs are going to be in the predicate side of the thing of the house, okay? So, there you have that. That's verbs 1. All right, and now I'll talk about verbs 2 really quick. Okay. It says, again, a verb is an action word, right? It tells what actions are happening in the sentence, right? So, it tells what the subject of the sentence is doing. That's a great way of putting it. The verb tells what the subject is doing. Look, I love how they have this set up, actually. Firefighter, well, that's the subject. What about him? What does he do? Climbs a ladder. That's in the predicate, and the verb is climbs, right? Climbs a ladder is the predicate. Predicate tells what the subject's doing. How about this one? A football player, that's the subject. Well, what about this football player? What does he do? What about it? Well, he throws a ball. Throws a ball, the whole thing is the predicate, but throws is the verb, right? So draw a line to match each subject with a verb, right? Pilots, what do pilots do? Yes. Okay. So you get it. Athletes, what do they do? Students, what do they do? Performers, what do they do? All right. Next, read the sentence, write a verb to complete it. If you go to a restaurant, a chef a chef is the subject, will, I don't know, cook your meal. All right, so you guys are good to go. Finish that up. I want you to look for subjects and predicates and look for the verb in the predicate. All right, there you have it. That's verbs. Tadero out.